Welcome back, everyone. Joe here. Thank you all for joining us here again on Crypto Rosetta on this wonderful Sunday. I hope you've all had a great weekend. Now we've got Fantasy Crypto starting again on the channel tonight. Excited about that. If you don't know what it's all about, it's a great opportunity to win USDT in our community, in the Discord. Links in the description below. All you have to do is join the Discord. It's completely free. The competition is also free to enter, and you can win USDT. All you do is you pick your cryptos, you decide if they're going short or long. It depends on how many points you score each week. There's rules. Just come into the Discord. As you can see here, once you're in the Discord, have a look at the fantasy rules. You'll see it's all in there. Tells you how much you can win and compete against other people in the community. So if you're not taking part in that, I urge you to just come and join. It's completely free. Great opportunity. It doesn't take much time. All you have to do is check your team over each Sunday, each week. This current round is going to run for 8 weeks, and yeah, come and take part. Get yourself some free USDT if you can. Great odds of winning, right? So that's what I want to talk about. Fancy crypto starting again tonight. Now, the rest of this video, we're going to take a look at the charts quickly. Not a huge amount has been happening this week in terms of Bitcoin and the majors, but I still think it's key to look at those key levels and give you my opinion on those now. So that's what I'm going to do. So starting off on the charts, taking a look here at Bitcoin. At the moment, still two options. Give you my primary first. My primary is that we've completed just a free wave correction in which ended here on 2nd of October, early on this month. And I still think we are going to start trickling down, working our way through, breaking down through that major resistance to 25,000 and looking for around that target of 19.5 before a major bounce. Now, time frame wise, hard to call. This could happen pretty quickly, or it could still drag out for a few more weeks. Either way, I do think that support is going to be lost, and I do think Bitcoin is going to hit 19.5 and look for another major reaction. Again, there'll be people calling it, another low in or double bottom of a higher low, etc., and they'll still be bullish. But if it loses that level eventually after a major bounce, which I think we'll get a bounce to that range, then Bitcoin and other crypto market is in trouble, in my opinion. Now, second option, did also mention we're still looking to complete this right shoulder. Like I said, that right shoulder may be in at the top now. However, there may be just one more push for some liquidity up to set a new yearly high, hit that psychological level of 32,000, flip everyone super bullish. Maybe there's a few many still out there who are bearish. Get them bullish as well. Get them thinking, oh no, it's actually not going down. Get them thinking we're going to go to 40k and then whack it down. I do think that that is also a possibility that can play out. However, not primary expectation at the minute. We still have the key break of support over in middle of August. That's looking good. And really, yeah, we're just looking to get out of this range now. I'm sure everyone here is sick of kind of chopping between 28, 29k and sort of 23, 24k. Everyone just wants to get out of this mid 20k range, and Bitcoin to make a decision, either get above 30k and hold bullish or break down again and head to those lower targets where I do think these markets are heading. Now, if you check out the high time frame videos, again, we'll cover it further on through the week, but I've got much lower targets on Bitcoin if you are new here. Now, S&P 500, again, absolutely key decision point. This is going to be really key to watch how this plays in the next couple of weeks. Again, mentioned huge warning flashed breaking out of this ascending channel, and now have we already started a descending channel to lower lows in this bear market? I think that is a decent possibility. However, we had a bounce, so it may have just been a bear trap, just dropping out, and then we got straight back in, and we just closed, only just closed back in, but I wouldn't be getting super excited about that at the minute. It's possible that another lower high is just in, and if we start breaking down to the downside here, then it's looking like we've lost support on that ascending channel, and the next leg down on the SP 500 and other index markets, etc., has begun, in my opinion. So key to watch in the next couple of weeks. I don't think it is a bear trap. I do think it is a genuine warning. I'm still expecting these tops to hold from the end of July. I do think that those were the tops that were in on all markets for this year. Bear market rally in 2023. I do think that those highs are going to hold, just being lower highs compared to the all-time highs back in November, December 2021. So let's just see if it's a much bigger multi-year bear market plays out, which is my primary expectation. Similar story on the Dow Jones. There you go. I've linked in a tweet there that I put out. If you want to follow us, it's at Joe's Crypto Chaos. Also, make sure you're following at Crypto Rosetta, of course. But again, I did think that that was potentially the signs that the market rally top was in for 2023. So that's playing out okay at the minute. Obviously, it's way too early, way too early to confirm these things. You know, I like to talk about these things in high time frames. We're talking in you have to wait for weeks, months for validation. You don't just get validation in a couple of days. It just doesn't work like that, right? So at the minute, it's looking okay. Looks like we are potentially moving down. Did mention that this break of 33.6 was key. Again, we broke it, we retested it, and then we've closed. We've closed literally on it. We've literally closed in that area last week. So again, it's a very important area on the Dow Jones. A lot of previous price action going through this region. And if we break down now, that is going to start to look pretty bearish. And again, I think things can drop pretty quick in the next few weeks. And the reason why I think they can drop quicker than maybe they have in the last 2-3 months or so is just because we've reached key targets now, and it is decision time. It really is decision time. And from a trader psychology, if these levels are lost, I think there's going to be a lot of panic selling, and I think just be prepared. Just be careful, guys. Just be aware of the possibility of some big red candles. I'm not saying, look, there's no guarantees here. None of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you how I see it, that if these key levels are lost, there could be a little bit of panic selling. So nothing's changed in terms of invalidation. Validation for me still looking to first of all get back above this descendant trend line, which will be coming in around about 35k, just above 35.1, 35.2, depending on how fast that was to move to the upside. If it does, and then consolidation, definite invalidation if Dow Jones consolidates above 36k, new all-time highs, and yeah, just holds up there. Then we, maybe looking more bullish for the next months, year, and then bigger correction may come after that, but not my expectation at the minute. Still, just think same with S&P 500. Not going to show the Nasdaq today, but similar story. Still think it's just a bear market rally in 23, and we go to lower lows from here. Speaking about the Nasdaq, obviously, one big stocks, one of the big hypes, big FOMOs of the year. Nvidia, talked about this one a few times. Just wanted to, bring this one up because I've talked about how heavily weighted those indexes are on certain stocks, and Nvidia being one of them, massively overvalued, massively bought, in my opinion. Just my opinion, again, not financial advice. But I did think that, is this going to be all part of an AI bubble pop blow off top that we see this year, similar to what we've seen in the year 2000 with the dot-com bubble. A lot of hype. There was just too many of these web sites, too many companies getting into e-commerce when it was early technology, right? And it was a big bubble pop, and there was only the few survived, that a lot of which are huge household names today, right? And I'm starting to think that could be potentially what plays out here with AI and all this. I do think a lot are going to get blown out. Other ones like Nvidia, for instance, again, I'm not saying Nvidia is going zero, definitely not saying that. I think it's a great company that's going to be around for a long time, but I just think its value is just too high at the minute, and I'm expecting it to pull back with a bit of fear. So first of all, I already had this target of between 370 and 320. Main reason, huge gap to fill here for when we just absolutely FOMO shot up like crazy on some earnings and reports and whatever in May. Expecting that to get filled, to come back. And what I've basically got on the chart is it's a possible diamond top reversal pattern. Essentially, it's where you go up, set the high, have a correction, go back up for another high, but then the next correction after that takes you back to the origin, Then you get another move back up, but it's a lower high, and then it's reverse out. So it's beautiful chart symmetry at the minute. It looks like it could be in play. Of course, again, there's no guarantees, but it's just a possible idea. That's all these, ideas when you put shapes and lines on charts. Some people don't understand this thing. Some people you think you just draw in random lines and whatever for no reason. It's not about that. You never know the probability of them playing out, but what you can teach yourself is you can teach yourself these chart patterns, right? And this is just one I'm aware of that can play out. So possibility on the video, but whether it plays out in that chart pattern or not, I still think later on this gap is going to be filled around about 370 to 320. But once that breaks, if 320 breaks, I think we are going much lower, and it would not be surprising to me if the video revisits $200 soon. Now, gold. This was a really interesting one last week, so I just wanted to mention it because you guys know this chart hasn't changed. Obviously, just zoomed in to take a look at it at the minute because of it had obviously a very big green daily candle on Friday. Now, still looking for that 5 waves down. Nothing's changed. That is not invalidated yet. However, if we come back above this 1987 level, then that is going to be invalidated for now. It doesn't mean that I'm completely invalidated on being bearish on gold. That still doesn't come until, of course, we get the consolidation above 2100. Now, I did say that was before we go sub 1800. Now, we came very close. I think the low we set was 1810. So we came within $10 of breaking that key $1,800 range for me. So we're not down there yet. We're gonna have to see how this reacts, but looking pretty low time frame bullish at the minute. But again, do not be surprised if this starts to sell again next week. But if this continues up and does invalidate this potential 5 wave move down for now, again, not completely invalidating the bearish scenario, just invalidating this one version of it. Then I think we're just potentially looking like we just had, pretty nice ABC 3 wave correction in here, which is now looking for another correction to the upside. So we'll watch gold sort of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, see how it goes. If it doesn't start to reverse and pull back down from here, then that is looking like a 3 wave correction to be completed in on gold. So again, just wanted to one more time remind everyone, Fantasy Crypto back on tonight. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord for free. Links in the description below. Come and get involved. And yeah, thank you all for watching. There hasn't been many updates out the last few days, so I apologize for that. We've been crazy busy in Dubai, myself and IK. IK is keen to get back on. He'll definitely be back on the channel next week, and that's for sure. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again.